Last Monday morning in Ypres, or Wipers, as it was known by the British and Commonwealth soldiers, the flow of traffic through the vast Menin Gate at the entrance of the old Belgian town was stopped to allow the last post-ceremony to be performed. It was the 90th anniversary of the inauguration of the Great White Gate, the first memorial to the missing, built on the route marched by the soldiers on the way to the front lines of the First World War. The Belgian Defense Minister, Steven van de Puy, warned of the need to remember the sacrifices, particularly in today's turbulent times, and a small crowd braved the drizzle to stand in silence in front of the huge Portland stone arch bearing the names of 54,392 men who fell but who were never found. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. French troops wearing an early form of gas mask in the trenches during the Second Battle of Ypres. Photograph, Hulton. Archive, Getty Images. Then they listened to the bugles and a piper sound their lament for those who died in Flanders fields. It was a familiar routine to Ypres' 35,000 residents. Since 1928, a similar daily ritual has been performed at the stroke of 8 p.m. by volunteers, a tradition broken only by a period of occupation in the Second World War. Moving, but low-key. This Sunday evening, however, things are set to be very different. After 18 months of planning, the Prince of Wales, accompanied by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate, are to join many thousands more in Ypres, including Theresa May, dignitaries from all the combatant nations, and an array of household names from stage and screen, to pay what is most likely to be the final great act of remembrance, in the presence of the sons and daughters, nieces and nephews of the hundreds of thousands of Allied soldiers who died in the blood and mud of the Ypres salient. 3 horrific battles were fought for a little gain here, of which the third and final was launched 100 years ago on Monday. I died in hell, they called it Passchendaele. The soldier and poet Siegfried Sassoon wrote of the carnage that raged between the 31st of July and the 10th of November 1917. There were more than 320,000 Allied deaths. German losses are estimated to have been between 260,000 and 400,000. The Allied victors had made just 5 miles, 8 kilometers, of ground when all was said and done, and still today the remains of around 30 soldiers are found every year, to be identified initially by the boots they were wearing when they died, said Peter Francis of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission.